back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Chido, and to all my returning subbies, hey, what's good, what's poppin'? I missed you and I know you missed me too, but I'm here now. Today we're gonna complete, well, not complete, we're gonna continue. We're gonna try and do the roller skate. We're gonna try and like tackle the big one, okay? So brace yourself, and we're gonna try to do this while we talk. That's not very nice. So to build this, I have to rip apart the other one? Oh no, honey. Oh no, I don't have time for this. Is that what they mean? No wonder why they didn't have that many pieces. Oh, sweetie, we're not gonna do this. No, we're not. We're just gonna put that away. We're gonna make this Lego instead. Is this also another copy paste? Okay, we're gonna find out and see. Okay. I'm gonna get started, and once I get the gist of it, we're gonna talk about something, okay? So I'll be back. So I'm gonna do this while I watch Survivor. Don't mind the Gotham PD. The Gotham PD. Okay, so while I do this, I figured we could do like a little get to know me for the people who joined this party a little bit later than others. I have no idea where half of this stuff is literally meant to be going. I don't even think you guys look the same. Anyway, because I figured, like, you know, like for every other time I do Legos, I just like pick pieces out of the chaos, and I think that that's part of the reason why it takes me so long. So I figured, what if I just like organized them? What if we just like got it all together, and then maybe it would make a little bit more sense, you think? So anyway, let's do a get to know me while I do this, and then we can continue with the Lego. Let's see if I can actually multitask. So anyway, my name is Chido. I'm not going to tell you guys my second name because I don't like it. Never have, never will. I'm going to take it to the grave. If you know, you know. And if you don't, then you don't have to know. And if you know, if I catch you posting it in the comments, I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. Anyway, so I am 30 years old. Born on the 5th of July, 1993. Turning 31 in 6 months. That's exciting. I'm the middle child of 3. I have 2 sisters. You've probably seen them here at some point. If you haven't, then you can scroll down. You'll probably find them. Because I'm the middle child, it's so obvious that one is older and the other one is younger. I grew up in Harare, Zimbabwe. I grew up in Zimbabwe. My name is Chida Mashinga Yedzi. That's how my teacher in university used to say my surname. He'd be like, Miss Mashinga Yedzi. And I never understood how people would pronounce the I with the E. But anyway, yeah, so that was my name before I got married to this random man I found on the internet. Honestly, he found me, like, honestly, and if I told you the story, you probably wouldn't believe it, but that guy, he was in my DMs for like quite a while talking to himself. I'm telling you, like, literally, he would just like be replying my stories and talking to himself, and I wouldn't even reply. But he persisted, and he became a victor. Listen, lesson number one from that is never give up. Never give up. And also, honestly, your blessings don't always come packaged the way you want them to. So, you know, there's two sides to that story. Anyway, so yeah, I got married. Oh my gosh, you've been married 2 years now. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, that's so nice. Anyway, yeah, we've been married 2 years now. His name is Fungai Mujiti. You've probably seen him on this channel. You have to have, because there's no way you watch and you don't see him. And he is the love of my life. He's my best friend. And we don't have kids yet, because we're still living our best lives. Because once kids come, I truly believe your life is no longer your own. Like, you know how like when there's kids, you can't just dictate what time you wake up and what you do with your life. Like, you also can't just like do whatever you want. So yeah, we're still like kind of on the fence about that, like as to when we want to have kids, when we have them. Let me be the first to tell you, when I have kids, you're never gonna see them on this channel. So don't wait for it, don't hope for it, don't like pray, because it's never gonna happen. I just thought I'd let you know, like, you're never gonna see them, never gonna get it. Anyway, so yeah, I think that's like the gist of it. I have a mom. She's the best. And then I had a dad. He was the best, but then God took him for his own reasons, which I understand, so that's okay. I made peace with it. I have a couple of, I am a stay-at-home wife. I feel like that's an entirely different video on its own, but for the gist of it, I take care of my husband for a living, and I manage our household, and I do the things that set my soul on fire, like Legos. Can you guys even see them? No, you probably can't. So I'm like pointing at nothing right now. So anyway, and yeah, this is the path of my story that God wants me to take right now, and I've accepted it, and I'm actually enjoying it. It actually really does make me happier than I'd actually like to admit. I never used to feel this way though. I always used to feel like I was missing out on a lot of things. I always felt insignificant, and like my contribution to life was a bit menial and useless. And for the most part, I do believe it wasn't something that I used to feel on my own. I do believe it was society's standards that were now just creeping up in my head, trying to make me feel less than. But eventually I got over it when I realized that, you know what, to each their own, right? Like, like if God wants me to be in a certain place, I can kick, fight and scream, and I'm just always gonna come back to the place where he wants me to. So I might as well do it smiling. You know. So anyway, if you want like a full on story of like a day in my life, what I do like on a weekly basis, let me know. I'm keen on doing something like that. It will be fun, I believe. Or if you have any questions concerning that, like how to navigate that, that would be a good video. But anyway, that's a story for another day. So anyway, what else about me? Oh, my favorite things. I love 3 things in my life outside of family, obviously, and like people. I always have had an affinity to fitness, faith, and filming. Oh my gosh, everything I love starts with an F. Oh my gosh, fungi, fitness, filming, faith as in God. Okay, first of all, it's a G, but like still, let's like leave it at an F. Faith, family, and friends. Maybe when I have kids, if I give them like F names. Anyway, yeah, so like my favorite things in life are filming, faith, and fitness. I have a passion for fitness that probably it's gone for as long as I can remember, from like the time I was a little child. I started playing sports when I was very, very young, very, very, very small. I think like the first time I started walking, that was when I started playing sports. and I fell in love with being outside and like just being active when I was a small beginning, and it's never really gone away. Like it like drifted and has evolved over the years, because well, it's not like I can easily join like athletic clubs and stuff like here. And believe you me, I've tried, I've looked and some of them are way too far from me, so it's not something that's like easily attainable, and some of them are also like very expensive, so it's kind of like thank you, next. So yeah, so maybe I might share that part of me with you guys, and I kind of feel like I want to though. Yeah, because like I lost it for like a while, like when I got sick. I obviously couldn't like work out or do anything active because I was sick, but then I remember during the time I was sick, I remember praying to God and asking him and negotiating with him. I was like, God, if you make me feel better, if I am able to walk and like run and live a pain-free life, I will never ever take being healthy for granted ever again. And I do believe I have lived up to that promise. Like I feel like I do my best on that front. Like some of you would know, like I do work out a lot, I do stay active as much as I can, like, and these days I'm trying. That's why like when I was like at the beginning of the year, when I was like, oh, I would like to be one of those people who can stay active regardless of the weather, because that is my Achilles heel, the weather. Like when it comes to like my fitness journey, nothing like cloudy skies and rain to bring Chido down, I'm telling you now. Like I literally will be like so out of it, I won't even go downstairs to the gym, downstairs, Sana, like not even like outside the building, just have to get into an elevator and you're there, and I still won't do it. Like that's how bad it is. So anyway, but I'm working on it, I'm like working on it, like, you know, you live and you learn. And so like when it comes to fitness, I love all things gym. I love hockey. If I could find like a field hockey team to play with, that would be amazing. Apparently most of them are like based in college, so do I have to go back to school so that I can play hockey? I don't know, we'll see. And then what else muchachos? Oh, filming. I've always loved filming myself from when I was young. So if I film people, it's out of the goodness of my heart, and it's because I really care about them. But I prefer filming myself. I like being in front of the camera. Like I've always been like camera ready. Like if you take photos around me, like I promise you, like there could be a cameraman standing right there, and like he thinks I can't see him, but sweetie, I can always see you. And like when I walk in like mirrors, I'm always staring at myself. Like I feel like that is like a bad thing though, because isn't like that kind of like being vain a little bit, kind of, yeah. But you know, we're working on it. I'm saved, not like sanctified like completely. So anyway, yeah, I think we've separated these things, so it's time to start. So what's step one? I get the white thingy. I hope you guys can see. I think I have to move you guys closer so that you see what I'm actually doing and you don't have to see my face as much. I was saying filming. Oh, my love for filming, I don't even know where it comes from. I've always just been like into being in front of the camera. It's something that's always just brought me joy. And I got my first camera when I was like 16. On my 16th birthday, my dad bought me my first camera. It was a Samsung, and it was like a red camera, and I used to take it everywhere I went, like to school. I would always film anything and everything. I used it as an excuse to just like at break time. If you ask anyone who was my friend in high school, that's why at break time I always used to take photos of people. I used to film things, and I fell in love with it so much. I started filming like the rugby boys when they'd play their games. I had some of my hockey games filmed. I would film us in the prefects, what was it called? The prefects, what are they called? Prefect study. Yes, the prefect's common room study place. A lot of the time, and even like during lunchtime, I'd film anything and everything I got my opportunity to film because I loved it. It was like, I think it's always been a passion of mine. And so like that is the story of like the things. And then faith, I've always been a Christian, born and raised, but then I fell in love with God for myself. like, I think in my teenage years, I think. We actually used to go to Methodist church when we were kids, and then one day my dad just like took us out because he's like he's like, these kids keep sleeping in church, and he's like, I'm not gonna raise heathens. So we moved churches to Celebration Center because he felt like it would be better for us, because they had like a youth ministry that was more conducive for young people, he felt. And he was right, because I actually developed my relationship with God a lot more when I was at that church as a young child. So I'll always forever be grateful to my parents for that. And then, oh no, and then what else? Oh, it's like this. Okay. And then I moved here in 2021, but I feel like this is actually a recent story, and I hated it. I hated everything about America. Like, I did not like this place whatsoever. I was here for love, please, I beg. So I felt like trapped, kind of, because Fungai was so in love with this place. Like, Fungai, like, anybody who knows that man will tell you that Fungai would always be like, I'm gonna stay in America and die here. Like, literally, he's always been in love with this place. So imagine me now, I come here and I don't even like it. I didn't even choose it. And then you marry the one man who's not even flexible to change. Can you believe it? Like, it was kind of like not nice for me, until I guess one day God like moved his heart. Well, my heart, really. And then I fell in love with the United States, and I've been in love with it since. I'm a bit confused. Okay, so if I put this one, is it though? Yeah, it is. Oh, okay, so it's supposed to just, so we're just, no, it's not coming out like that. See, it's not coming out like that. So yeah, I think that is actually, like, I don't even know like what I've said and what I haven't said at this point. Oh, my hobbies include well, now more recently they include building Legos, but oh wait, hold on. Oh, okay, they include building Legos. I love baking, but that's something that I had stopped doing for a very long time, because I baked like almost like 1,000 cakes when I was in uni, and I hated baking after that. Like, it was such a nightmare for me to, like, could you imagine? Like, anyway, so then it's something that I'm like slowly but surely starting to like all over again. But it's like, don't get your hopes up, because girl, I'll bake like once in a blue moon. So anyway, outside of that, I like wait, hold on. Okay, outside of Legos, which I love a lot. Like, if you want to buy me a Lego, please don't be shy. Don't be shy. Walking, I love to walk a lot. I will walk outside all day, every day. Hold on, I've done something wrong here. See, this is why the long nails then are not good. I hate, because taking it off is actually a mission and a half. I love trying out different things. I love listening to music. I love reading books. Sorry, hold on. I love singing. I love to sing a lot. Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, it is supposed to be like that. Okay. No, something is off. I took two things. You guys, if I can't separate these two, I think we're done here, because I don't see how, like, I'm not even gonna hold you. I honestly do not even see how, like, we're gonna be able to do this. So I am right. You can't do this with like long nails. I have to take these off and like do shorter nails next time if I want to do Legos, because this can't be life. Like, what am I doing here? I give up. I'll see you guys later. What was I talking about? My hobbies. More of my hobbies. I love watching documentaries. I love history, learning about history, understanding history. I enjoy like playing with dogs. I love dogs. That's like the only animal I have an affinity to. I don't like cats at all, and I like my biggest fear is actually snakes. Like I'm terrified of snakes, you guys. Like it's not even funny. Like this one time I was walking, right? I was coming home. Hey Bena. Oh, okay. So I was coming home from the gym. I'd gone to like this workout class at F45. That's my washer. She can be so rude. Like, first of all, you lied to me. You said you were a minute like 5 minutes ago, so you can wait. So anyway, I was saying, I was coming back home from like this like workout class, F45, right? And my legs were dead. When I tell you, like my legs were dead, they were dead. Like we're dead. Like they were like finished, poof. Right? So I'm walking, and bear in mind the train station is like right behind where we stay, right? So like, oh wait, what was I saying? I was telling you the story about how like one of my scariest stories. So like, so Ndamandi Shifamba, I was walking, I was about to break into Shona, and then I realized not everybody speaks Shona who's on my page. So anyway, I was walking, hold on, something ain't right. Okay, these two. Oh, okay. So I was walking back. So bear in mind you, the train station is right behind like our building, right? You can actually hear the trains coming in and out, right? So me, I'm walking. I'm like, okay, it's just 20 more steps. You just have 20 more steps to take until you get to where you're going, right? Then from like the coming, like I'm walking up this way, this guy's coming down this way. So then I see this dude walking towards me with two, not one, but two snakes, two yellow and white snakes. Friend, one was on his neck, the other one was on his arm. I ran. Like, I'm not even joking to you. Like, Jehovah Jireh gave me strength that day, mustered up the courage to run. I ran in the opposite direction. Bear in mind, my building is right here. All I had to do, this dude was coming towards me. All I had to do was just run this way and turn into my building and be safe inside the house. What did I do? Kantani, your friend, she runs back. She goes opposite direction. This is when I knew, first of all, I need to like really think through my plans, because what was that? What even was that? Second of all, I don't know where I got the energy to run because my legs were dead, but I did that. He saw me and then he went in the opposite direction. So like it was like inconsequential, but still, like I'm terrified of like snakes. Like I'm not even joking. Like if I see, like even like with Fungai, when we're watching like Survivor likes to put a lot of like images of snakes because they're in the bush. So they want us to like believe they're like leaving them in the bush with like nyoka all over the place. So like sometimes they'll do this thing where they'll have like a shot, and it's usually the same ones too. Now we know, clocked that. Anyway, so they do this thing where they put like scenes with like the snakes there. Like every single time, if I see it, I close my eyes, and then Fungai has to actually tell me that it's gone from the screen for me to actually look. Because fun fact about me, another thing about me that anybody who knows me knows, I am the world's biggest coward. I'm afraid of things. Like, and you know what? Like I feel like the Christian in me shouldn't be that afraid, because Jesus said, "Do not be afraid." But girl, I'm afraid of a lot of things. I cannot watch a horror movie to save my life. If you ask Tsungi, my little sister, if like I'm allowed to watch horror movies, she'd be like, no, or do it at your own do it with like, you know, at your own accord, you know, type thing. Because like one thing about me, if you make me watch a horror movie with you, I'm telling you now, we're going to the bathroom together. Like when I shower, you're gonna have to be in the shower with me 24/7, because I'm that afraid. I will not even go to the bathroom to do anything without you physically in there with me. I will be scared, and you won't sleep alone. The lights have to be on, like everything in the entire house, even not just in the room I'm in. Like that's how terrified I am. You can't, because I will have like images on images 24/7, like literally all the time. Like I'm like just, I don't know what's wrong with me. So anyway, that is the story of like my biggest fear. I'm also afraid of heights, but I do believe my height fear is a bit fake, because if I'm being honest with you, my height issues are extremely fake, because I do ride. I love, that's another hobby of mine. I like going to like amusement parks and doing like hikes and stuff like that. Like that's another thing that I like to do. So because of that, I can't really claim heights as like a fear, because like people who are really afraid of heights probably don't even like go on amusement park rides and stuff like that. But fake people like me are. So I mean, so like, are you really afraid of heights? You know what I mean? But anyway, so I do want to like go skydiving one day though. I've been terrified of skydiving for as long as I can remember, because for me it's kind of like the idea of free falling without like anything hooking me to like anything is very uncomfortable. But I do believe that this is my year of conquering all my fears. So one day, maybe for my birthday, but no, I don't want to skydive like for my birthday. Yeah, one day I'll do skydiving. What else do I like? What else? Oh wait, that's what we're doing here. So there's this thing, and then there's the black one. Okay, and then there's a white. Okay, and then I need like two of these. Okay, so I think I've told you guys a lot. If I remember anything, I'm gonna tell you, but for now I'm just gonna watch Avengers while I do this. So I finished the little doggo. Can you guys see the dog? Focus. She's cute. She could walk if well, I don't know. Anyway, I think that is where we're gonna end the video. I'm gonna finish making the little pieces, whatever's left of it, but I think I'm just gonna do that while I watch TV. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Love you like a love song. Bye.